Welcome everyone to Just Unsecure. This episode is going to be great. We're just going to run down and talk about general security, information security, and cybersecurity events, and basically anything that comes in our minds. Just say random security thoughts.
Yeah, this is just rambling. We just decided to ramble about some security situations in the world. Nothing too special. Uh, but what do you make of this last week? What came to your mind while you're working this last week, especially?
I think the most popular one is obviously Facebook being down, but to be honest, it took me when I was time to go to bed, that's when I realized because my mom sent me, "Oh, my WhatsApp is down on my email," and I'm like, "What's happening?" So yeah, I'm not really a social media junkie. That's what it means. So
Yeah,
if you noticed it all day, then obviously you're a social media junkie. I just noticed it like a couple of hours to bed, so it really didn't take me like unsurprised. I wasn't surprised, or it didn't affect my business or anything I did personally. So, like I said, yeah, if you're a social media junkie, then yes, you would be like,
yeah. It was serious. Facebook was thought to have lost close to $6 to $7 billion in the 45 hours. It shows how much everybody depends on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram for businesses.
Mhm.
Let's forget about the bias. And guess what happened? Said it was a BGP change. That means a border gateway configuration change. That means again change management, not security issues at all. Not at all.
But wouldn't you think an organization such as Facebook would have a wealth of change management? Is it that was quite surprising. I would have thought, they would have
They,
change
they
management
do.
sorted out.
They,
Sorted out.
they,
So
they do. Probably they will have had it as a scheduled downtime, but probably they don't know it was going to affect that much. Because if you lost your BGP, that means you are completely knocked off the internet. And in the age of remote work, that means your engineers are going to correct the anomalies. They are locked out. They are
yeah.
completely locked out. So for my thought, I think probably they've sent a helicopter to someone's house to probably lift some of them and take them to the data centers.
Yeah, bro, wherever you're doing, get back to the data center. Seven
Whatever you
billion.
can do, helicopter, whatever drone, whatever you can use, get back to data center and go there because now you have to go directly to those routers and actually make physical changes or reversal.
Wow. Well,
Because Facebook was literally knocked off the internet
yeah.
completely.
Well,
So, so you can
that
imagine that.
which other things were random apart
Yeah,
from Facebook?
one thing that was random this week, very scary as well, was Twitch. Twitch was
Yeah.
hacked.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard about that as well.
and
Everything, data, the
people,
payments, everything. I heard about it was crazy.
yeah, Twitch internal privacy do not reveal how much people earn on their platform. Is they keep it hush. It's part of their corporate stuff. So, but that got loose now. Everybody now know who earns the most.
All right.
I think that was just the game. That was just the game. Someone, most people that stream on Twitch stream because live Twitch is because of game, basically
Yeah, yeah.
live event and all of that. So I think someone was just like, man, we need to know who earns the most on this platform. It might just be a game.
It's also said that anonymous hackers actually stole the source code for Twitch as well, and
Yes,
they've let it all out. So
yeah, yeah. Because whether you like it or not, Twitch has done a good job in live streaming. They're obviously the leader. So I think someone else like, man, I'm going to pay double down. Don't quote me on it. Uh, that guess what? We need to get the source code of this guy because why would you release the source code of an organization? Really?
126 gig of torrent
Yes,
was uploaded of their source code. So
yes,
it's
yes.
crazy. It's
Again,
crazy.
too, again, too, it shows like someone is not watching. the upstream of specific data out of their network. Because by
Yeah,
the time
but
someone is uploading so much file, that
it,
is
I
a
think I think
DLP should be able to stop that.
I think because it's a gaming, what they call it, service, a streaming service. So uploading and downloading, they will see it more like a natural
Yeah, I know data spike.
occurrence.
Yeah, data
Exactly.
spike. They will say it. Data spike. They will say it like yes. Data spike is nothing will change on the data spike side because it's heavily dependent on that. But I believe that when you source code, which is completely different from video stream and audio stream, you should be able to identify that.
Yeah.
That is my own thought. So
Yes, another thing that Apple Pay with Visa hacked to make payments by unlocked iPhones. They heard about that one.
no,
That's something that's around yeah, it happened around 30th September that news broke out. An attacker who steals a locked iPhone can use a stored Visa card to make contactless payments worth up to thousands of dollars without unlocking the phone. Researchers are warning. Without unlocking the phone. Oh,
uh, that's serious.
there's a new
That means
game.
you must that means you must get the hardware.
Hmm.
She must be able to do something with the hardware. That's basically that's a lot. That means also probably the person did not even implement because I know Apple Pay, you have to implement a control as well, in which probably you do face scan or something to make payment. So sometimes maybe someone did not do that. Yeah. Another one that is very funny that happened recently is someone hacked the Navy warship Facebook account to stream game online.
Mad. Mad.
So, so that was really like really. So that was what the person did. You just hacked the Facebook account, compromised the Facebook account, the worship Facebook account, and just use it to stream. That particular Facebook account is usually used to communicate news to the military about the warship and all of that. But everybody believes it's probably a family of someone who has got
Yeah.
who has got key to that account. Maybe using the same laptop or something.
You just saw that, man. This streams far better. This faster.
Yeah, definitely. There's a Facebook account here. Yeah, I can use it to stream. So so I think probably just maybe a shared laptop with a Facebook account just there. The guy just turned on the stream on it and said, Facebook, sign in with your Facebook account. Pew, automatic. And that's it. That's basically what I had. Most of the things that I had this week. So to say,
mm,
security is kind of gangy.
yeah, I think this is another one I heard about Telegraph. Telegraph, like a newspaper, they had like an elastic search. A guy doing research was able to find out that data troves of Elasticsearch, because obviously Elasticsearch
Yeah.
gathers data, so it was able to get at least 10 terabytes of data that shows Telegraph browsing history that included first and last name of some subscribers, their emails, and definitely just some bunch of metadata. But 10 terabytes, that's loads.
To this, when we're talking about the API, data security, we talked about it like on the reporting side. That is where some things fail. Elasticsearch will be done for more on reporting, logging kind of things. When you start logging and start reporting sensitive data, you need to know that those downstream system that you're copying data into, how well are you securing it? Are you encrypting data at that end? Or are you even redacting sensitive data at that end, even despite the fact that they are for reporting or for log searching? So again, once you don't understand your data flow, there's
Yeah.
no how you can secure it. There's no how. Because one down line, there'll be a problem. Even for Twitch that we're talking about, we don't know where exactly they've copied the source code from.
Yeah. True.
So it might
Oh,
just be someone that copied the same source code to another less secured system, and that is where they got the data from.
bro. Yep, yep, yep.
Because you
And it
can't see source, you can't see source code when you're using Twitch online. So you must
exactly,
come in to an environment where the source code has been kept. So basically,
definitely. Or so you throw a channel that you're aware of anyway, that
yeah,
most people are not
definitely.
aware
And
of.
we don't know if it's also an internal stuff, like someone got
Exactly.
this gum to and just like, guess what? I'm going to upload it to you guys. What else? So,
Hmm, anything else
so
from your
the
side?
last one, the
Yeah.
last one was for me was U.S. government trying to. There are two actually. Yeah, I remember one. One is the U.S. government Biden trying to call like 30 countries to come together to to fight against ransomware attacks.
Okay.
So try to form a coalition so that at least from those different countries they can fight.
Was
And some
Russia
guys,
and China among them?
of course, no. I don't know why, but it's obvious.
Do you understand? I was going to say if you're coming here, well, let's not go into the politics of that. So,
Yeah, it's obvious. The other one was like 10,000 accounts, 150,000 accounts in Google was actually compromised.
hmm.
And then Google said they automatically implemented MFA,
Yeah, that's
two-factor
100. I
authentication on
saw
them.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
that's the reason then. Okay.
yeah, so that was proactive enough to say, guess what? Well, we discovered that when 50 account has been compromised, there wasn't serious explanation around it. I didn't even bother to read
Okay.
much deep into it. I didn't research it so much, but it said, okay, we're implementing 2FA. If you receive something like that, you know that probably
That
your
you
account has been
something like that.
compromised. Yeah.
The last one I remember is what they call it. I noticed that there's called hackers for hire that are being within the Togo, where they're focusing within Africa now. So if you have hackers for hire, you have some people hiring hackers in Africa to try and see if they can compromise organizations within Africa. I
Oh
think
my.
Amnesty International uncovered a targeted digital attack campaign against the human rights defender in Togo. The Amnesty International security
Wow.
investigation found that the spyware used in these attacks ties to an attacker group known as Donut Team, previously connected to attacks in India and Pakistan, among others. Amnesty International has identified links between the infrastructure used by Donor Team and an Indian cybersecurity company, which
Hmm.
advertises digital security data analytics and predictive policing services to law enforcement and armed forces. This research highlights the threats hacker for hire attacks pose to HRDs and civil society globally. So you know it's sooner or later going to get into Africa, so I'm sure it's there already. It's just that it's not well pronounced. Nobody is going to pay an attacker, but based on if you can get an attacker to lock the system of all of an organization, ransomware wise or any other way, trust me, most people pay. If you get organizations that are willing to pay, they will definitely pay to be able to avoid or ensure your employees are aware of things like that. It's just a
It's
matter of time to when hackers fire will soon be the norm, should I say.
it's scary. It's scary, especially in Africa where uh, the job uh, the job gap, uh,
Hmm.
employment gap is really great. Great means like it's massive.
Yeah.
So, and even tools are available now for script kiddies. So you don't even need to know much. You don't even need to go to school so much to be able to do that. And a lot of them do it without a conscience because you just want to make money.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Yeah.
So, so if that comes to Africa, that'll be serious, especially when most companies try to see how they can shut the other competitor down
Exactly.
without any. There's no antitrust, there's no anti-competitive law in Africa at the moment that I'm aware of. so to say. So that might be pretty scary. There was also a Trojan that I heard over the week that has compromised almost like 10 million devices worldwide, and it infected most of the application that you might even trust to
Wow.
steal back accounts and all of that. So you can imagine those guys have made a lot of money
Interesting.
leveraging on Android apps and Android apps that you trust. So a lot of Android apps that you trust. So these are not just random Android application that you download. Almost everybody that I know uses it, except myself.
I don't even use it. I don't use it as well. I'm not.
Uh, I d- I don't use it. But
If you,
I'm not only mentioning Truecaller for Truecaller. I'm just saying one of the application.
Hmm.
So it shows a lot of problem in the ecosystem in which someone is unable to validate and continually monitor that. Google have been able to do something around it. I think it's a little bit shut down, but those guys that have been infected is targeted towards banking solution.
So okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
bank accounts. When you now get SMS and all of that, you automatically OTP automatically compromises you, steal something from your account and all of that. So
Cool.
what's good? So
And
it's
that's
good
it from
talking to
me.
you again,
Yeah.
just to see what is good during the week and then see how that can go on sometimes.
Yeah, and for everybody out there, like I said, thank you all for always following and making comments. And don't forget to
Subscribe.
subscribe, learn more, and we'll talk more about what we need to do to keep on going. If you want to
Great.
mail us, juteam@justunsecure.com. We're on Facebook, yeah, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and obviously YouTube, where you watch us every now and then. So
Yeah, this is just us rambling about security for the week.
random
Have a
talk.
great week.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.